Hello everyone and welcome to this new video on ServiceNow. Today we'll discuss the build agent and how it can help us generate documentation for existing processes or those we're creating, and also how I was able to create an application that manages and validates documentation stored in systems external to ServiceNow, like Confluence, Notion, Jira, SharePoint, etc. So first and foremost, obviously, the build agent is extremely useful for generating documentation and speeding up the updating process for these documents, which is often a very time-consuming task for the various teams responsible for managing them. So now let's ask it to generate some documentation specifically about my current application. Here, I'm just asking it to generate a KB article using my app's documentation. I could be more specific, of course, by telling it I want the architecture, security, the flows, and so on. But for now, we'll let it use its imagination. And just like that, after a minute, it was all done. It generated my knowledge article. It described to me what it had accomplished. He even asked me questions, by the way, to find out where I wanted to, in which knowledge base I wanted to place this article, because he knows my instance. And if I click, I can now find my knowledge article in my knowledge base, which describes my application technically and functionally with the various value propositions, the architecture, and so on and so on. So all of that was automatically generated for me in just a minute. And the idea is to go further. Indeed, as you can see here, I have created an application to truly manage all of my company's knowledge bases, not just those from ServiceNow. Having the KPIs and especially having the ability to directly, for example, see all my documents that are contained in Confluence, which are connected here with ServiceNow via Workflow Data Fabric and the external content connectors. And the documents you see here, these are the real documents contained in this Confluence knowledge base. And so I allow my users, for example, to obviously consult the article directly, but also to submit verification requests, modifications, or requests for document removal. The benefit of this type of application is really to put a stamp, a certification on the company's entire document base, because this document base will be the foundation for the AI agent's thinking, for the AI you'll be using. And so naturally then, the ability to request changes, updates, the removal of paragraphs or even entire documents, all this will create tasks assigned to specific people, which can then be completed. Once this has been validated, once these specific tasks are completed, there will be a series of approvals, naturally, so that the company's document database managers can then confirm that this particular data can be made accessible, for instance, by AI or by other individuals, including, of course, human beings. And then once everything has been fully validated, once everything is validated, the status will then transition to fresh, validated, and this source will become completely accessible. So, for example, this is how the build agent can not only generate and modify existing documentation, but also serve as a fundamental basis to construct an enterprise engine for managing all your documentation and making these sources understandable and valid for all the AI you will be utilizing within your organization.